So let me start by saying that the next few minutes I'm going to share some thoughts with you. And this is probably the 9th or 10th start over in trying to record in this video format some thoughts delivered to you individually at a personal level that what I hope will have some meaning for you. So I'm experiencing what all of us are experiencing now, and that is that things are different. And some things will go back to how they were. And again, I'm saying this in reference to the coronavirus, of course. Other things will not. You know, one of the things that may not go back to is we may not go back to shaking hands when we meet people. And that's something, as we all know, we've been doing for all of our adult lives, certainly, and a lot of us, even with our youngest children, down at the ages of 4, 5, 6 years old, we would try to get them to look a grown-up in the eye. And if it was one of our sons, we'd say, you know, shake Mr. So-and-so's hand. That may all go away. I don't know. I don't think any of us knows. But things will be different. But one of the things that's not going to be different when this nightmare is behind us is that there will always be people in our lives. And I want to focus specifically on the workplace, our businesses. Because in our businesses, if we're contractors, we're contracted to build projects, to do it on time, on budget, to do it safely, to deliver a great quality project. Part of delivering that great project is the fact that we understand, or we should understand, that we serve our customers. So we're in the service business. We serve people. In order for us to be successful in a service business, we have to build and maintain, which requires effort, relationships with people over time. The longer the relationships, built on a mutually beneficial basis, the better they are. They are those relationships that help us get through these difficult times. But if we don't put the effort in to maintain the relationship, they will not be the same after this is over. So, maybe a kind of a harsh message to open my dialogue or monologue series with you, but I think it's an important message. And you've often heard me say, if you've listened to me, been in a room with me, again, this notion of that soft skills matter. I want to focus this on one specific soft skill, which again, soft skills are not really skills. They're the qualities, attributes of a person, their behaviors. It's the combination of their words and their actions that allow people to get to know them. And they get to know others by using their soft skills, which they demonstrate, but they also let people know who they are because they engage in a productive, active, full, and meaningful process of communicating with them. That's how they get to know you. That's how you get to know people you want to build relationships with. So it all requires effort. Right now, at this point in time, in my view, this is just my view, the most important quality that we need to recognize, embrace, and practice with energy and enthusiasm is the simple quality of caring. Being in touch with people in our lives, with those business relationships, just to say, just wanted to check in to see if you're doing okay. Just to let them know that we care. If you can get them on the phone, great. If you can do a FaceTime call with them, better. Because again, you know, in the communication process, if we don't have the ability to see the expression, you're looking at me right now, and my expressions are probably different than they would be if I was in a room with you and we were having the same conversation. And if I was dealing with a group, again, some of you have been in my workshops, you know how I interact with people in a workshop. And it isn't sitting still in a chair looking into a camera. But this is what we have to work with right now. So I'm trying to work with that, and hopefully with some beneficial effect. So caring, that's what you need to do right now, is just let people know that you care. Now, of course, we do it with our family, we do it with our friends, I'm trying to help us focus on that other part, which is so important, and we might overlook it. So if you're the owner of a business, then in the construction industry, you want to be reaching out to your superintendents and your foremen if they're not working, just to touch base with them. You can't solve their problems. You can't help them necessarily feel better about what's going on in their individual households, but you can let them know you care. And that will carry a long way to maintaining those relationships to people that work for you, that help you deliver that great service to your customers. And certainly, those customers are people that you want to be reaching out to let them know that you care. So, that's my message for today. Caring. And just remember what I say often, and maybe it's somewhere in the back of your mind. When you see my face on the screen, or you look at my website, or you see a picture of me from something, you'll think about this, and that is my refrain. It's not who you are or what you do. It's how you are. That's what's really important. Soft skills matter, and they matter more now than ever.